All right, let's jump right in and take a deep dive into how to turn website visitors into loyal customers.
Definitely. Sounds good.
We're talking about optimizing that customer journey, creating a path that almost guarantees they hit that buy now button.
That's exactly it.
But we want to go beyond those surface level tricks,
Yeah.
like just flashy banners and discounts.
Right,
We
right.
want to understand the psychology behind what makes people tick online
Absolutely.
and how we can use those insights to boost conversions.
It all comes down to really understanding that every interaction a customer has with your site, every click, every hesitation, even every scroll, it's all part of a story.
Oh, interesting.
We can't read their minds, but
Right.
but we can analyze their behavior and
Yeah.
then use that information to build a better experience for them.
So it's not just about having a visually appealing website then.
Well, looks are important, of course.
Sure.
You want your site to be attractive, but that's only one piece of the puzzle.
Okay.
The real key is understanding your target audience.
Got it.
It's like having a conversation.
I see.
You need to listen to their needs and then respond in a way that makes them feel heard and understood.
I like that analogy. It's about building a relationship, not just shouting your message from the rooftops.
Exactly.
So how do we even begin to have this conversation with our audience online?
Well, direct engagement is always a good starting point.
What do you mean by that?
Think about it like this.
Yeah.
If you're at a party, you wouldn't just stand in the corner and shout about your product, would you?
Definitely not.
You'd talk to people.
Right.
You'd ask questions. You'd get to know them.
Makes sense.
It's the same online.
Okay.
Use surveys, polls, feedback forms.
I see.
Just ask your customers about their pain points, their preferences, what they like, what they don't like about your site.
Right. Get that direct feedback.
Exactly.
But what about those customers who, they don't fill out surveys or respond to polls?
Yeah.
How do we understand their behavior?
Well, that's where things like data analysis come in. Think of tools like heat maps and session replays.
Hmm.
These are like your customer whisperers, giving you those insights into what they're doing on your site.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
So heat maps, they visually show you where people are clicking and scrolling.
Oh, wow. That sounds useful.
Yeah, so you can see, for example, if there's a lot of activity around a particular product image,
Yep.
or maybe people are dropping off at a certain point in the checkout process.
I see.
These are valuable clues.
Yeah.
They tell us about their interests and maybe where they're getting frustrated.
Right.
And then session replays,
Yeah.
those take it even further.
How so?
Well, it's like having X-ray vision into their behavior. You actually get to watch recordings of individual user sessions.
So we can see exactly how they're navigating our site.
Exactly. You can see what catches their eye, where they get stuck.
Wow, that's incredible.
It's a really powerful tool for understanding how people are actually using your website.
That's amazing. So we've got direct feedback, we've got data analysis. Anything else we should be doing to understand our audience?
Don't forget about your competition.
Oh, right.
Yeah, take a look at what they're doing well,
Okay.
what's not working for them, what they're missing altogether.
I see.
It's not about copying them.
Right.
It's about learning from their successes and their failures.
Yeah, makes sense.
And then use those insights to figure out how you can stand out from the crowd.
All right, so let's say we've done all of this research.
Yeah.
We've gathered tons of intel on our target audience. We know their pain points, their desires, maybe even some of their online shopping secrets.
Right.
What's the next step? How do we start actually crafting this customer journey?
Well, the next step is creating a killer first impression.
All right, so we're talking about the homepage.
Exactly. Your homepage is like the digital storefront, the first thing people see when they land on your site.
It's that crucial first handshake.
Exactly. And you want it to be firm and confident. You want to make sure it's inviting, informative,
Yeah,
visually appealing.
of course.
It all matters.
So instead of just throwing a bunch of products and banners at them,
Yeah.
we need to be more strategic about how we present ourselves.
Absolutely. You need to immediately communicate who you are, what you offer,
Okay.
and why they should care.
And we need to do all of that quickly
You got it.
before they click away to the next shiny object.
Exactly. You have seconds to make a good impression.
All right, let's break down the key elements of a homepage that really converts.
Sounds good.
Where do we start?
First and foremost, you need a crystal clear value proposition.
Value proposition.
And this is more than just a catchy slogan.
Okay.
It's a concise statement that answers the question, what problem do you solve for your customers?
I see.
Avoid generic claims or vague promises. Be specific.
Got it.
Highlight those unique benefits you offer.
Okay.
What sets you apart from the competition, that's what needs to be front and center.
So instead of saying we're the best, we're saying something like, We help you achieve X by doing Y.
Exactly. Much more impactful.
I love it.
It tells people exactly what you can do for them.
All right, so we've got our value proposition nailed down. What's next?
Design is crucial.
Of course.
You want to keep it clean,
Okay.
cluttered,
Got it.
visually appealing.
Yeah.
Remember, less is more.
Less is more.
You don't want to overwhelm visitors with too much text, too many images, confusing navigation.
Right.
Think of it like creating a Zen garden,
I like that.
a calm and inviting space
Yeah.
that encourages exploration.
The minimalist approach, I like it.
It's all about creating a sense of peace and focus.
Okay, so we've got our value proposition, our Zen garden design. Anything else we absolutely need to include on the homepage?
You need a clear and compelling call to action.
Ah, yes, the call to action.
Tell your visitors what you want them to do next.
Right.
Do you want them to browse your latest collection?
Okay.
Sign up for your email list, download a free guide. Whatever it is, make it prominent and easy to find.
So don't leave them hanging. Give them a clear path to follow.
Exactly.
All of this is great, but how do we know if our homepage is actually hitting the mark?
That's the million-dollar question.
Right.
You got to test it.
Test it.
Don't rely on your own assumptions or preferences.
Oh,
Get feedback from real users.
how do we do that?
Find people who've never seen your site before.
Yeah.
Ask them what they think your business does,
I see.
what stands out to them,
Okay.
where they would click first.
Got it.
Their fresh perspective can uncover hidden issues or areas for improvement that you might have missed.
That's great advice, so don't be afraid to get feedback and be willing to make changes based on what you learn.
Absolutely. Testing is crucial for creating a homepage that truly converts.
All right, so we've laid the foundation for a killer homepage,
We have.
but there's so much more to the customer journey.
Oh yeah, we've only just begun.
We need to make sure that the rest of the website experience is just as seamless and persuasive.
We'll dive into that next time.
Sounds good. Looking forward to it.
Me too. Now that we've got that homepage looking sharp, we need to make sure the rest of the website is just as good.
Yeah, it's like planning a road trip, right?
Exactly.
You don't want your visitors hitting any dead ends or getting lost along the way.
Exactly. We want to create a smooth journey for our customers.
So we're talking about website optimization beyond just the homepage.
Absolutely.
Okay, this is starting to feel a little overwhelming. Where do we even begin?
Let's break it down into manageable steps.
Okay, sounds good.
And we'll start with something that I think you can probably relate to. Speed.
You mean how quickly the website loads?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll admit I've been guilty of abandoning a few online shopping carts myself when a website took forever to load.
Oh, you and everyone else.
Really?
In today's world, people expect things to be fast.
Right.
A slow website is a surefire way to lose customers.
It's true. No one wants to wait around for pages to load.
Exactly. You've piqued their interest with your homepage.
Yeah.
They're excited to see what you have to offer, and then they're met with those dreaded spinning wheels of doom.
Oh, yeah. Hate those.
Frustration mounts, and before you know it, they're clicking away to a competitor's site.
So true.
So yeah, speed is crucial.
Okay, so what's the magic number? How fast should our website load?
Aim for under 3 seconds.
Okay, 3 seconds.
So that's kind of the sweet spot for keeping visitors engaged and preventing them from bouncing.
All right, so we've tackled speed. What's next on our website optimization checklist?
Navigation.
Okay, navigation. So we're talking about making it easy for people to find what they're looking for.
Exactly. Think about walking into a store
Okay.
where the aisles are cluttered, the signs are confusing, and you can't find what you need.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
It's the same principle online.
Right. We don't want our website to feel like a maze.
Exactly. You want to make it easy for visitors to find what they need without having to hunt for it.
So clear menus, logical categories, a user-friendly search bar, all that good stuff.
Think about your own online shopping experiences.
Okay.
What frustrates you? What makes you want to click away?
Oh, I hate it when I can't find a simple search bar.
Right.
Or when the menu is a jumbled mess and I can't find the category I'm looking for.
Exactly. Chances are your customers share those same frustrations.
That's a good point. So by simplifying our navigation,
Yeah.
organizing our site in a way that makes sense, we're creating a more enjoyable experience for our customers.
Absolutely. And happy customers are more likely to convert.
Makes sense. All right, so we've tackled speed, we've tackled navigation. What else should we be thinking about when it comes to optimizing our website?
Trust signals.
Trust signals, what do you mean by that?
In the online world, trust is everything.
Or absolutely. You're asking customers to share their personal information, their financial information.
Exactly.
They need to know that they can trust you.
Exactly. So you need to give them reasons to believe that your site is legitimate,
Okay.
reliable, secure.
So how do we build trust online? It's not like we can shake their hand or look them in the eye.
That's true, but there are digital equivalents.
Okay, I'm curious.
Think about what gives you confidence when you're shopping online.
All right.
For example, customer reviews.
Yeah, I always check reviews.
Reviews are incredibly powerful.
There you are.
Seeing that other people have had positive experiences with your products or services can really go a long way in alleviating any doubts or anxieties.
Yeah, I'm much more likely to buy something if it has hundreds of positive reviews.
Exactly. And you know what's even better?
What's that?
Visual testimonials.
Oh, interesting.
Those are even more impactful.
How come?
Well, they add a layer of authenticity.
I see.
They make those reviews feel more real.
That makes sense.
So if you can, encourage your customers to leave reviews with photos or videos.
So we need to make sure those reviews are front and center, not buried somewhere deep on our website.
Absolutely. Showcase them prominently on your homepage, your product pages, even your checkout page.
Yeah. Okay, reviews are key. What other trust signals should we be incorporating?
Security badges and payment logos are essential.
Okay, those little lock icons
Yeah.
and the logos of trusted payment providers like PayPal and Visa.
Exactly. They might seem small,
Yeah.
but they can make a big difference in building trust and reducing anxiety.
Right. It's those little details
Yeah.
that show you're taking security seriously.
Exactly.
What about our return policy?
Oh, that's another important one. Make sure your return policy is clear,
Okay.
concise, easy to find.
Got it.
A generous return policy shows confidence in your products,
Makes sense.
and it gives customers peace of mind knowing that they can return items hassle-free if they're not satisfied.
So we're removing those potential barriers to purchase,
Exactly.
addressing those concerns up front.
Exactly. You want to create a smooth and worry-free shopping experience.
All right, so we've optimized our site for speed, navigation, and trust. What's next in our e-commerce optimization journey?
Content.
Content. I thought we were talking about e-commerce, not content marketing.
But content is a powerful tool for driving conversions.
Right.
Think of it as your silent salesperson,
I like that.
working behind the scenes to educate, engage, and ultimately persuade your customers.
I've always heard that phrase, content is king, but I'm not sure how it applies to e-commerce.
It's all about providing value to your audience.
Okay.
Not every visitor who comes to your site is ready to buy.
And if some are just browsing,
Exactly. Some are researching, seeking information.
I see.
This is where content can really shine.
So how do we create content that actually converts?
First, you need to know who you're talking to.
Right, our target audience.
Exactly. What are their interests? What are their pain points? What questions do they have?
Okay.
Once you understand their needs,
Yeah.
you can start brainstorming content ideas that will resonate with them.
So we could create blog posts, articles, guides, videos, infographics.
You got it. The possibilities are endless.
All right, so we've identified our target audience. We've brainstormed some content ideas. Now what?
SEO.
SEO, search engine optimization.
Exactly. We need to make sure our content is visible to search engines like Google.
Right, so people can actually find it.
Exactly. SEO is a whole topic in itself.
What?
But one of the most important things is keyword research.
Keyword research, so figuring out what people are searching for.
Exactly. And then incorporating those keywords into your content.
Okay, so it's kind of like a treasure hunt.
Yeah, I like that.
Figuring out what people are looking for and then hiding those keywords in our content, like little gems.
Exactly. And the more relevant and high quality your content is, the more likely it is to rank well in search results.
So Google will reward us with more visibility if we create content that actually helps our customers.
Exactly. It's a win-win.
I like it. Are there any other SEO tips we should keep in mind?
Don't forget about internal linking.
Internal linking, what's that?
It's basically linking to other relevant content on your site.
Okay,
It helps Google understand the structure of your website,
I see.
and it can improve your overall SEO.
So we're creating this web of interconnected content.
Exactly.
It's drawing people in and keeping them engaged.
You got it.
Okay, so we've got our content strategy in place. We're creating valuable content, optimizing it for SEO, and linking it all together.
Sounds good.
What's next in our customer journey optimization plan?
Social proof.
Social proof. I've heard of that, but I'm not sure I fully understand it.
Think about it like this. When you're unsure about a purchase, what do?
I usually check reviews, see what other people are saying.
Exactly. We're social creatures.
Makes sense.
We're naturally influenced by the opinions and actions of others.
So social proof is about leveraging that natural tendency.
Exactly. It's about showing potential customers that they're not alone,
Okay.
that other people have tried your products or services and have been happy with their experience.
So how do we effectively incorporate social proof into our e-commerce strategy?
Well, we've already talked about one of the most powerful forms of social proof, customer reviews.
Right, those are huge.
But there are other ways to leverage this principle.
Okay, like what?
Have you been featured in any media outlets, blogs, publications?
Yeah, I think so.
Display those logos on your site. Those
Yeah.
endorsements from trusted sources add credibility to your brand.
It's like a seal of approval from the experts.
Exactly. And if you've received any awards or certifications,
Yeah.
don't be shy about showcasing those as well.
All right, so we're building trust and credibility through third-party validation.
You got it.
What else can we do?
User-generated content.
What is that?
Encourage your customers to share photos and videos of themselves using your products.
Oh, I love that.
It's authentic, it's engaging,
Yeah.
it shows potential customers that real people are loving your products.
It's like creating a community around your brand.
Exactly, and social media is another great tool for leveraging social proof.
Right. Encourage people to follow you and share their experiences.
Exactly, and be sure to respond to comments and messages promptly.
Engage with those customers.
Exactly, build
Okay.
those relationships.
So social media isn't just a platform for broadcasting our message. It's a way to connect with our customers and build a community.
You got it.
This is all great stuff. We've covered so much ground already,
We have.
from website optimization to content marketing to social proof.
It's all connected.
But what's the next step in this customer journey optimization saga?
The checkout process.
The checkout process.
The moment of truth.
Right, where the rubber meets the road.
Exactly. This is where potential customers either complete their purchase or abandon their carts.
Oh, cart abandonment, the dreaded enemy of e-commerce.
It's a major issue.
I've definitely been guilty of adding items to my cart and then getting distracted or second-guessing myself before completing the purchase.
You're not alone, but there are things we can do to minimize cart abandonment.
Okay, tell me everything.
First and foremost, offer guest checkout.
Guest checkout, so people don't have to create an account just to buy something.
Exactly. Remove that barrier.
Okay, I like
Make
it.
the process quick and easy.
Makes sense. I know I've abandoned a few carts myself when I was forced to create an account.
Right. It's a friction point.
Definitely.
Next up, streamline your checkout forms.
Okay, so keep those forms short and sweet.
Exactly. Only ask for the essential information.
Right, no one wants to fill out a novel just to buy a pair of socks.
And be sure to offer multiple payment options.
Credit cards, PayPal, Apple Pay, all the good stuff.
Exactly. The more options you offer, the more likely you are to accommodate your customers' preferences.
What about shipping costs? Should we display those up front or wait till the end?
Be upfront about shipping costs.
Okay, no hidden surprises.
Exactly. Hidden shipping costs are a major reason for cart abandonment.
That makes sense. I hate it when I think I'm getting a good deal and then bam, a huge shipping fee appears at the last minute.
And you know what else you could consider?
What's that?
Offering free shipping.
Oh, free shipping. Everyone loves free shipping.
It's a powerful incentive.
But wouldn't that eat into our profits?
Well, you can factor the cost of shipping into your product pricing.
Okay.
Or you can offer free shipping as a promotion.
I saw
Right, for a limited time or for orders over a certain amount.
So we're strategically using free shipping as a marketing tool.
Exactly.
I like it. Any other tips for reducing cart abandonment?
Create a sense of urgency.
Okay. How do we do that?
You can display messages like, only 2 left in stock.
I see.
Or, this offer ends soon.
So we're tapping into that fear of missing out, that psychological trigger that makes people act quickly.
Exactly. Urgency can be a powerful motivator.
It's true. I've definitely made a few impulse purchases because I was worried about missing out on a good deal.
It happens to the best of us.
All right, so we've optimized our checkout process, made it smooth, easy, and transparent.
That's great.
What's the final piece of the puzzle in this customer journey optimization saga?
All right, so we've spent all this time building this amazing customer journey.
We have, from the first impression on the homepage to that satisfying click of the Buy Now button.
It's tempting to think that we can just set it and forget it, right?
I mean, it would be nice.
It would, but e-commerce, it's a constantly changing landscape.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Customer preferences change, new trends pop up, and of course the competition, they never sleep.
So it's not a one-time project?
Nope.
It's an ongoing process of monitoring and optimization.
It is. Think of it like tending a garden.
Look.
You plant those seeds,
Okay.
you nurture them,
Yeah.
but you got to prune, you got to weed,
Right.
you have to adjust based on, how things change.
I see. So how do we go about monitoring and analyzing our website's performance?
Well, one of the best tools out there is Google Analytics.
Google Analytics. I've heard of that.
It's a goldmine of data.
Okay.
It can give you so much insight into how people are actually interacting with your website.
So we can see things like where our traffic is coming from,
Yes,
what pages they're visiting,
exactly.
how long they're staying, what actions they're taking.
Yeah.
So like we can see which marketing campaigns are driving the most traffic,
Yes.
which products are getting the most views,
Yeah.
and where people are dropping off in the checkout process.
All of that. And by analyzing this data, you can identify areas for improvement.
Oh, I see.
So, for example, let's say you notice a lot of people abandoning their carts on a particular page.
Okay.
You can investigate why that's happening
Right.
and then make changes to address the issue.
So it's about going beyond those vanity metrics, like just looking at page views.
Exactly.
We're digging deeper to understand the user experience and identify those pain points that are preventing conversions.
You got it.
So once we've identified those areas for improvement, what do we do next?
Well, that's where A/B testing comes in.
A/B testing, so that's like running a science experiment on our website.
Exactly. You create two versions of a page,
Okay.
version A and version B,
Got it.
and then you show each version to a different group of visitors.
Okay.
And then by tracking how each version performs, you can see which one is better at converting visitors into customers.
So we could test different headlines, images, calls to action,
Yeah.
even the layout of the page.
Exactly. And see what resonates best with our audience.
A/B testing, that's brilliant.
It takes the guesswork out of optimization,
I love it.
and it allows you to make those data-driven decisions.
This has been such an eye-opening deep dive into e-commerce optimization.
I agree.
We've covered so much,
We have.
from understanding our audience
Yes.
to crafting that compelling website experience
Yeah.
to leveraging the power of social proof.
It's all connected.
But before we wrap things up,
Yeah.
I want to leave our listeners with one final thought.
Please do.
As you analyze your own website, or even just browsing online, pay attention to what makes you click that buy button.
Oh, that's a good one.
What makes you abandon your cart? What elements make a website feel enjoyable and trustworthy?
Those are great questions to ask yourself.
By reflecting on our own behavior as consumers, we can better understand the needs of our customers.
Absolutely. And that's the key to creating an e-commerce experience that truly converts.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into optimizing the e-commerce customer journey.
It's been a pleasure.
Until next time, happy optimizing.